Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate that. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. So of course, I am not making these videos the same way I am used to making them. In fact, these videos, I'm not trying to focus too much on price. I'm trying to give you guys a quick update on things, really kind of talk to you guys about stuff that is happening, and really kind of just really quickly address what is happening as well. I honestly thought to myself, should I even make videos today? And I figured, I do have a ton of individuals out there that are probably awaiting, some sort of update. Maybe you guys are worried, maybe you guys are concerned, and I figured I would be here to really kind of address that and really talk to you guys about this. Now again, my heartfelt sorrows and my prayers go out to all those individuals over in the Ukraine and those affected. I truly do feel for you all. I addressed this in my XRP video, and honestly, guys, like I said, it truly is tough times out there, and I just want everyone to stay strong. Reach out to individuals if you need help with anything. Talk to somebody. I know that these times are tough, and I know that these times are very, very hard to go through, and I just want you all to, remain safe, remain healthy, try to stay as, strong as possible. We will get through this all together, but with all of that in mind, let's talk about some stuff. So, of course, yes, the markets are impulsed, because of what is happening overseas. Of course, Hbar has been dropping in price. I know that we hit about like 18 some cents. It was something pretty low, so like 18.82 for an example. We are trading at about 19 cents. I think that this can come down low and honestly probably test those summer lows, going back down to around almost 16 cents exact. The reason for this is, of course, I'm watching the major indices tomorrow, because if this is how crypto is reacting currently in terms of capitulation, just imagine how these indices are going to be reacting as well. Now, again, I don't like to focus on finance and focus on money and things like this while individuals are being hurt right now overseas, or things are happening that are just out of our control. But of course, I do want to update you guys and tell you guys what to watch for tomorrow if you are in this market, and maybe you are a day trader, maybe you guys are a long-term individual in this market and you want to buy more. I just want to warn you guys ahead of time that I would watch these indices tomorrow and see how they have a reaction to the news, because these have been fairly bearish all week long, and I am not getting bullish on any of my holdings currently, and I am not buying anything just yet, because I do believe that we could come down lower. Of course, we need to wait until tomorrow to confirm this fully, but I just want you all to understand that right now I really am not focused too much on price. I'm not going to talk to you guys about price. I'm not going to talk to you guys about stuff like that, but I will talk to you guys about some updates within, of course, the Hbar scene. So obviously, yes, Solidity Smart Contracts 2.0 have officially gone live. We do see here the EVM compatible Solidity Smart Contract Service 2.0 marks a major milestone for the Hedera ecosystem. Not only will this usher in a new era of DeFi, but it will also enable further functionalities of dApps such as Galaxy app. Now, of course, before I fully jump into this article and really talk to you guys about this, I want you all to understand that this was a major warning sign to watch for in this market right now. I just want to reiterate the idea that if you are looking into buying Hbar, maybe you're new to this channel, maybe you're new to Hbar, maybe you want to buy Hbar, this is a major warning to just hold off and de-risk yourself a little bit until the indices really open. Maybe even de-risk yourself a month out into like March to really kind of see how this all plays out before, of course, you buy, because right now we're trying to catch a falling knife. I just don't think that that is the logical play. But now we could pretty much move on. I just wanted to get that out of the way before we fully move on now. So we do see here the launch of Smart Contracts 2.0 on Hedera. Of course, we've talked about this in the past, and we've really talked about how major this is, it being 13 times faster than Ethereum in general. I think that this is going to allow for a lot more dApps to build on Hedera and things like that from an overall technical standpoint. And honestly, when we are talking about the Hedera token service as well in terms of tokenization, I definitely think that that is going to be something that really gets a lot of volume as well. And of course, we do see here, what does this mean for Hbar? One of the major use cases of smart contracts is DeFi. By using smart contracts, users do not have a place or to place their trust in any individual person or institution, such as a bank. Rather, users place their trust in code and the governance around the code. This smart contract code is generally transparent, although it can contain flaws or sometimes errors and economic vulnerabilities. The transparency of smart contracts ensures that flaws can be found and improved upon when the code is correctly governed. Let's take an example from the Hedera ecosystem. And of course, this kind of breaks down, really how Galaxy found a problem, and of course they fixed it in general. But honestly, when we are talking about everything that is happening within this market, I definitely think that, DeFi 2.0 is on its way. Of course, a lot of individuals are talking about DeFi 2.0. We're having that similar structure of like the 2020 timeframe of like when, COVID happened. And I hate to compare, timelines or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not trying to make this negative aspect a positive thing at all. I'm just trying to explain to you guys that what we are seeing in this market is very similar to that time frame. And a lot of individuals are still seeing a very bullish overall year for crypto, and I see it myself. I've talked about this even in my XRP video. Now, we also see Hbar going live on Swissborg. So this is actually a pretty significant I would say app and also community in general. So this is pretty cool. We do see, Cyborg predictor, bullish, Swissborg indicator bearish, and we do see, 100% buy in terms of sentiment. And Swissborg is actually pretty big. I mean, this is 107.4 thousand followed overall management company. So this is pretty interesting as well. And you could really kind of see the numbers behind this company as well here. We see 247,000 plus players from highly rated Bitcoin prediction game, crypto challenge. And then this is like 2019 to 2020. Here we have 2021. They finally hit $1 billion in valuation. And of course, they continue to, launch other things as well. Overall, this is a very significant overall company, if you will, and also an investment way of getting into crypto. We do see $1.2 billion total user crypto assets value, 500,000 plus total number of verified users, and 1,008 unique crypto assets and fiat trading pairs. So again, this is basically an exchange, if you will. You could pretty much say it's another exchange listing, but I think that this is something that's pretty cool, and I think that this does allow a lot more individuals to get into, of course, crypto and, even Hbar as well. So very interesting, very cool to see as well. Now, we also see Kevin O'Leary crypto is going to become the 12th sector of the S&P 500 in the next few years. Honestly, we are seeing a lot of talks around crypto becoming even the possibility of, tokenizing the S&P 500, tokenizing the NASDAQ, tokenizing the Dow Jones. That's something that I also talk about on a day-to-day basis in terms of my tokenization videos as well. Like, we will see commodities, equities, and things like that being tokenized at rapid scale and at mass scale. That's where we will see, of course, crypto moving into the retail demand at mass, if you will. But I definitely do think that when we are talking about Kevin O'Leary, he's very pro in terms of Hbar. So I definitely think that he sees the power behind a lot of these DLT technologies as well. Currently right now, I would say that the U.S. is kind of going into a financial war with, Russia, talking more so about SWIFT. And I actually even addressed this in terms of DLT technologies and how they will step in and pretty much be a lifesaver for a lot of countries. But, it all depends on what side you're really on, and also what crypto asset you really believe in, because it's all different in this market. You'd never really know who's going to be the star show player, if you will, but we do know that Hbar definitely is the #1 DLT technology. But I don't like to make a positive out of something negative at all. Trust me, guys, I'm not trying to focus more so on anything rather than, of course, focusing on what's in front of us, and that is, of course, a war going on overseas, and we should not be undermining that at all. We also see here, Sale is a cloud-based platform used by global FMG or CG, brands in hospitality to better understand identity and interact with customers. The Sale token HTS will enable an engage to earn relationship between business and consumer. At launch, expect 6.5 million transactions a day. This is pretty significant, by the way. And we do see here, when we decided to build on Hedera, their green efficiency was clearly one of the key arguments. We couldn't be more proud of being part of this green crypto revolution. And again, when we are talking about some major high-tiered names, of course, Sale has a lot of them, like for an example, P&G, L'Oreal. Again, these are just some of the major companies that are on board here. I mean, these are already utilizing this overall use case. We even see here, we connect consumers with the brands they love. And of course, there's a lot of other brands here. I don't really know too many of them, but I'm sure that I would know them if I seen them in the store, for an example. Of course, you do see, Y Sale. They support us. And of course, we do see, the Hbar Foundation, Venly as well, Decubate. And these are the main three. And of course, engage to earn, how we deeply connect consumers with brands. You could really kind of see all of this if you guys want to, do more research on this. But I definitely think that this is something significant. And of course, we are going to see a lot of things launching from Sale themselves. More so, we even see here, launch a Sale Connect, Sale Token Launch, Sale Token Wallet, Sale Token Staking, Sale App, NFT Marketplace, Engage to Earn, SDK/integration. So again, a lot of things happening. I think that this is going to be something very interesting to continue to watch for. Of course, like I said, I'm still focused on the main picture, which is, of course, those individuals overseas. But I will say this, when we are talking about Sale, I think that this is a significant project to watch for, and I definitely do think that Zepsi is correct on this. Like, if we are seeing at launch, 6.5 million transactions a day, that's going to be pretty big. I mean, right now we're doing about like 23 million roughly, I think, a day. Or it might even be a little bit less. I honestly think that we're somewhere around that range. But overall, when we are talking about, Hedera scaling a lot of these companies, I definitely am excited for a lot of these companies to come out with their major, use cases. For an example, Sale is definitely one to watch for. I've talked to you guys about other ones in the past, like for an example, Seeky, right? So Seeky is actually doing some very big things. For an example, they did a show, I should say, with DJ Clue, which again, 1 million followers. And of course, they met Gary Vee here. They have Gary Vee here at 3 million followers. Very big individual in terms of like an influencer standard. But that wasn't all. I mean, this was a huge overall. I guess it was a all-star weekend party, if you will. A lot of big names here. For an example, Jeezy, 1.3 million. Fabulous. Don't know if, I guess that's an account that is banned for some weird reason. I think that some of these are, just extra accounts. But Allen Iverson, 1.2 million followers as well. And, we even seen Lil Baby. I guess some of these are just weird accounts. I guess they're not tagging the right accounts, possibly. Don't know really. Of course, here's My Fabulous Life, 4.1 million. Again, these are some big names behind Seeky. I think that this is something that's very interesting, to say the least, in terms of what Seeky is focused on. And of course, yes, this is built on Hedera. So I definitely think that a lot of these use cases are very interesting. So to really kind of wrap this up, I will say this. Again, my heart and my prayers are, going out to those individuals affected by this Russia stuff. I understand exactly, where everyone is in this position currently in this market. We're kind of confused on if we should even be worried about this market and if we should just be kind of focused on the bigger picture, which is, of course, individual lives. Honestly, right now, I'm not really focused at all on this market. The only reason why I'm making these videos is because I do know that I have a ton of individuals out there most likely waiting for a market update, and that is exactly why I'm here to kind of update you guys and talk to you guys about everything that is happening and kind of tell you guys where I am standing on this market. And that is, of course, me not selling anything. I'm still hodling. There's really no need for me to sell. I tweeted out a few things, or I should say I retweeted a few things and really kind of addressed this. Now we even see, market-wise, yes, I think this is capitulation, but it feels messed up focusing on it when people are at home waiting to see if they'll die or not today. And yes, that is exactly where I am standing on this as well. Like, I really don't think that I want to focus too much on this market. We even see, all my friends in Ukraine, please stay safe. There's nothing more important than human lives. And that's exactly where I'm on this as well. Like I said, war is never the answer to anything. I truly do hope and pray for those who live in or are around or even have family in the Ukraine. And that really does go out to all of those individuals who watch this channel from overseas. I know that there's a lot of individuals overseas that do watch this channel, so I really do feel for all of you individuals. I hope that everything is working out. I hope that you are all staying safe, and staying strong. For those who are in crypto right now, I mean, you do what you want. I just know that we see, get into gold and crypto now, thank me later economic crash, and that is exactly why I'm continuing to hodl my crypto. I think that I'd rather, feel safer in crypto than, feel safer in the US dollar, for an example. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.